Hello, this is Scott. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I cover a variety of different data science and analytics topics, everything from open source platforms to discussions to commercial platform demos, etc., etc. And in fact, we're going to do a commercial platform demo today. We're going to be talking about design of experiments. I'm going to do a little series here in Statistica, and I'm going to start with the basics. So at the low end is fully factorial design of experiments, and we're going to show you how to both generate designs as well as analyze designs. This first video will be generating a design very quickly, and then we'll follow up in the next video showing you how to analyze that data. So we're going to jump right into it. Let me just close down a couple of screens here, and so we'll start from scratch. So I'm in the Statistica platform, and so if I go to the Statistics tab, and then underneath the Industrial Statistics, I can go to DOE. DOE is certainly not only industrial statistics, but certainly industrial statistics benefits from a DOE. So I'm going to be talking about an experiment that we plan on running, and essentially I have two factors for a chemical process. So I have time and then I have temperature, and so I'm going to start again with a very basic design, this fully factorial standard design, box hunter and hunter design. So I'm going to click OK, and then here I get to specify the number of factors. These are for us, it's going to be 2 because we're only going to specify 2 factors that affect our yield in this chemical process. But you can put, by default, it goes to 4. You could put in 8, and then depending upon the number of blocks that you have and replicates you have, then you're going to get the number of experiments that are needed to be run. So here, I'm only going to select 2 factors for our time and our temperature. I'll select OK, and then I'll change the factor names and values, and we'll just go ahead and put this in, and we'll put the temp and the time. And so we have some values that we want to run our experiment in, basically some boundaries that we want to run. And so to do that, what we'll specify, actually, I didn't show you right off the bat. So I should have shown you this right here. So I just backed up a set. So you can see here that I have, again, 2 factors. I'm going to have 4, by default, I'm going to have 4 runs, and I'm going to have 1 block, and then 1 fractional replication here. All right. So if I click change factory names now, then I'm able to put in names. So again, I'm going to put in time here, and then I'll put actually temperature will be, the measurement will be in degrees. And then I know that time, I can run my time anywhere from in my process I run. Normally, at the very low end, I run 80, and I may run up to 100 minutes. And then degrees, I may run anywhere from 140 degrees to up to 150 degrees. All right. So actually, I stuck those in the wrong column. I'm just copying these over. And then this will be a low label, and this will be high. This is just a label. And then this will be low, and this will be high. All right. So, and then lastly, I can have a continuous variable or a qualitative variable. Qualitative variable would be like, red, green, blue, or machine A or machine B or machine C. Those would all be qualitative variables. All right, So this is pretty much the way I want to set things up. Give it one last look. 80 low, 100 high, continuous, 140 low, 150 high, continuous, and then I'll just go ahead and click OK. Now, one thing that I might want to do, if I want to estimate test of significance, probably what I need to do is I need to add some center points here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this display design, and I'm going to I want to add to design. I want to add some center points, and I'm going to say, give me 2 center points, and then give me. I'm going to have it create a dependent variable for me when we run our experiment to put the value of y, or our dependent variable, in. And then the display of the design, you can denote. I'm going to say by names. I'm going to say do it randomly, and I've got a seed. If I wanted to replicate this same design at some point, I can use that seed, or I could blank it out, and it would randomly select that, and then show in the spreadsheet as minimum, maximum. Now, if I click Summary to display the design, this is what I get. So I get basically six experiments that I'm going to have to run, and I said throw them into random order. So I'll actually do these in random order. That prevents some bias that can occur within my experiment. And so now I'm ready to go. Now I've designed this. Now this is pretty simple, but you can imagine, and these can be quite complicated. And Statistica can help you create any sort of complicated design. So I'm just going to do a file, save as, and I'm going to save this off as 2-level STA. All right. I'm in examples, and I can't save back to my examples. So let me just save it in my documents folder, and 2level.sta. All right. Well, come on. I'm saving it as a spreadsheet. Let me save it as a workbook. Okay. All right. Thanks. And I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. And the next time we'll analyze this design. See you then.